Hello everybody, my name is Cameron Brown and a warm welcome to the HowToCameron channel and welcome to another story video. You guys, I can tell, are very excited to watch this video. Hold your horses though, it will take a couple of minutes for me to get into this story video, so just listen to me. What am I even on about? I have no clue. I wanted to firstly thank everybody for the amount of support that I've been getting on my latest videos. I've noticed that my channel has very much picked up traction. Sorry to sound like a goddamn train simulator YouTuber. I know, I'm not sad. Shut up. I've never watched any train simulator videos on YouTube. Thank you very much. I am an alpha male. Shut up for accusing me. What the flip? But pretty much, I've noticed that recently my channel's done a lot better, and you guys have very much seemed to enjoy my videos a lot more. Now, I presume the reason why a lot of people are enjoying my content now is because I brainwashed you into enjoying it, i.e. by making that video in which I was very sad about YouTube. I feel like that video caused people to be brainwashed into the mindset of, oh, Cameron's a nice guy, oh, we need to help Cameron, and because of that, I'm getting more praise. Hopefully that's not the truth. Hopefully you guys genuinely find my videos more entertaining. I feel like with my videos recently, I have put in a lot more effort into them, and I've uploaded less regularly because I've decided to focus very much on the quality of my videos rather than the quantity. Because YouTube very much used to honor a higher quantity of videos rather than less higher quality videos, and I believe that nowadays they've changed that. So now if you make higher quality videos, you actually are more successful on the platform. I say that as my goddamn camera is completely out of focus. Hello? There we go, we're back. We're back in business, guys. Today we're not going to be bitching about business, however. This is an interesting video about chemistry. Woo, everyone loves chemistry. A lot of people assume that I'm really smart at chemistry, and I do admit I do well in it. But that does not prove that I am amazing at chemistry. Just wanted to mention that. And I feel like this video is going to very much prove that. It's an interesting story today, and I made a woman get really angry, so you guys better stick on till the end. Is that what YouTubers say? You guys better stick around for an amazing surprise. You better keep watching. Before this video starts, smash that like button if you enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new today. Why did I overexpress that one word? I don't know. I'm trying to become a better YouTuber. I hear all these YouTubers, specifically Morgs. The thing is with Morgs is he's always over the top, and that's how he gains subs. I need to be over the top like this in every goddamn video. Leave a like. Can we hit 100 likes, and let's just get into this goddamn video. This video is not funny anymore, it's getting boring. I can feel the comments incoming. So today, I'm going to be talking about something that actually happened in one chemistry lesson. Yes, that is correct. Everything that happened within 1 hour. Fantastic. So we were doing a practical in chemistry, which is absolutely fantastic. And I want to do a chemistry degree. If you didn't know that, that's what degree I want to do in the future. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably make meth. I'm thinking of doing that. I'll be able to utilize my chemistry degree to create the highest quality meth, which is illegal in the UK, so I shouldn't have said that. I didn't mean meth, I meant... So guys, I want to make methanoic acid when I'm older, not meth. Definitely not meth. I promise. Sometimes we have to do practicals, and practicals in chemistry are quite good, in my opinion. They're a lot better than physics. I kid you not, in physics we spent an hour calculating G, you know, the gravitational constant, 9.8 ms minus 2. We were trying to calculate that. Instead of just searching up for the G constant, we literally set up a practical in which we timed a ball falling from a specific position to another position, and then you measure the distance, and because you know the distance and you know the time, you can calculate acceleration due to gravity. This is a very informative, knowledgeable video. Thank you very much. I know you guys are glad to watch. Why am I not looking at the camera? But pretty much we did that practical and we spent an hour on it, and it was probably the most depressing thing I've ever done in my life. And it's very different to chemistry, in which you actually do useful practicals in which you learn how to make things. I think we were doing the iodine clock reaction. I feel like every single time I actually talk at school in my videos, I feel like some people just won't understand what I'm talking about and thus won't find the video particularly interesting. And if you are someone who's thinking that to yourself, you're an idiot. You need to understand everything I flipping said. Even if you don't take chemistry at A level, you need to know what the goddamn iodine clock reaction is. I'm a fucking loser, Jesus Christ. We use glassware for the practical, and generally speaking, glassware is the best is the best material of measuring things. What am I on about? I'm too tired to record this video. I remember distinctively, I had a glass conical flask. I'll put some images in for you, like, losers who don't understand chemistry and don't understand what that piece of equipment looks like based off its name. I'll put an infographic in so you guys actually understand that, because I know you guys are very dumb and I'm trying to help you guys out. I'm not being serious, by the way. You don't have to know what a goddamn conical flask is if you're doing goddamn English literature, business, and goddamn biology. Or maybe you would actually if it's biology. I'm not good at coming up with examples today. Shut it up. But pretty much, I got this conical flask and I was ejecting a fluid from a volumetric flask. A glass Babcock pipette. I know everyone knows what a glass pipette means. Okay, but pretty much I was ejecting the stuff from it and I had to remove the pump. You guys see my arm there? I've got big arms, haven't I? Whee! I'm actually such a loser. This is so depressing. Jesus Christ. Well, pretty much I was ejecting this out and I had to remove the pump because obviously there was a bit of a seal. Not all the fluid came out of it, and it's good to be accurate when it comes to chemistry. And as I removed the pump, the whole thing moved and it knocked the top of the glass conical flask. And conical flasks, they go like up. So obviously the center of mass is at the bottom, so it's really easy to knock over. And pretty much it fell directly in between my legs. And I remember it knocked. I knew it was going to happen. Like, I knew in my mind, Cameron, this is going to fall on the ground. But I still did it because I'm a savage. I'm not autistic, by the way. I understand that some people have been calling me autistic recently. I don't know what they're on about. Shut up. But pretty much I knocked over this conical flask and I just watched it plop to the ground and it smashed. Luckily, there was nothing too bad in the conical flask, only hydrogen peroxide. I've heard that hydrogen peroxide is good for your skin. That is a joke. Thank you very much. So I knocked over this conical flask and I told the teacher, and the teacher instantly knew about it and she didn't care. You know, you can break one piece of equipment in chemistry. There's nothing wrong with that. But what happened afterwards? Oh my God, I don't even believe it. So that caused a bit of a ruckus in the class. It was funny. It was a bit of a meme. And you know what? Conical flasks are not that expensive. The glass ones aren't. And it's an understandable mistake. The prep staff, the people who prepare all the equipment, all the chemicals, etc., they know who I am. I think I walked into one of the staff members of the prep room and imagine Slenderman walking into a child. That was the simulation. So I'm here and I'm not that tall. It's just that this woman's really short. And like I walked into her and she just kind of like, I just pushed her pretty much, and that was rude of me, and I apologize for that, love. I apologize sincerely. The next thing that happened was just horrendous. Literally, I kid you not, 1 minute after I broke the conical flask, I redid the hydrogen peroxide adding. I used a plastic container rather than the glass conical flask. I know, I'm so smart. Give me some kudos in the comments, thank you very much. What happened is I extracted the hydrogen peroxide, I put it in the Babcock pipette, that's what it's called, a glass one again, and it worked. I got it all out and everything was all good. And then pretty much with this form of equipment, you have this pump and you put the pump onto the pipette to use it. You have to take it off, and I'm very good at taking them off normally. You know, you just twist them and you just remove them, but it didn't come off this time, and I was twisting away and I was like, okay, this doesn't work. I was a little bit angry and a little bit distressed from the last incident in chemistry. And what happened, just, I didn't want to be alive at that point. I just ripped the thing off, okay? I ripped the goddamn pump off and the whole thing snapped clean. Like, it didn't even smash, it snapped cleanly. And pretty much what that's caused by is uniform force. So if you put like a constant force on something, i.e. you do something like and you don't hesitate, it normally causes something to snap rather than just shatter pretty much. It made it look like me breaking this equipment was done on purpose because it was so perfectly broken. It was broken right in the middle and it was broken cleanly. And the worst thing about this is when I broke it, no one knew. So I had that mindset of, what the flip do I do? Because I was considering just putting it in my pocket, you know, and just, God, I'm flushing it down the toilet because I did not want to go through the grief of breaking a second piece of equipment literally in a minute. And the problem is with these pipettes is they're bloody expensive. They're like 25 quid. So I didn't really want to pay either because, you know, YouTube ad revenue has been quite low recently. And also I've started paying national insurance. that is a form of tax, may I just mention. So technically I'm paying for tax anyway, so I'm allowed to break a piece of equipment, you know, that seems fair. Maybe not too, however. So the teacher that I actually had was quite fair with it. She just kind of took it as a joke, and she realized that what I did wasn't on purpose. However, the woman in the prep room, she was very triggered at me. So I was at the back of the classroom, and I glanced to my right, and I thought a leprechaun appeared. But it was actually just a really small woman, and I'm not trying to be offensive or anything, but she was pretty small, so her shouting at me was very amusing. Now, I'm quite a fair guy, believe it or not. I'm not actually a prick, I promise. So I was trying to listen to what she was saying without getting too angry. She said in a very angry tone, "Oh, who's the student who keeps breaking all the equipment?" I literally was like, okay, it was me. I owned up to it straight away. I didn't care about trying to hide it, because I knew that what I did was an honest mistake. And it wasn't because I didn't know how to use the equipment. I did, believe it or not. Deep down, I promise. And she was like, "Oh, this is really expensive equipment. You know, you break one and that's not good, but you can get away with it. But if you break two, it seems like it's not an accident anymore." And literally, after she said that, something clicked in my brain. I was like, what do you mean it's not an accident? What, was it done on purpose? I was like, oh, goddamn, this weapon, this goddamn pipette. And I broke it. It was done on purpose, guys. I was literally thinking to myself, are you loony, love? Okay, I broke 2 pieces of equipment. Clearly, I've got the shame of it already under my belt. And you're trying to lecture me saying that, oh, you broke it on purpose. What the hell? And she was like, oh, who is going to pay for it? And in my mind, I was thinking to myself, it's not your money, it's the government's money. You know, I don't get why she was so triggered about me breaking equipment, because it's not her money at the end of the day, it's the government's money. I 100% agree with the fact that I did not treat that equipment properly, but at the end of the day, it's only 35 quid. You know, you're telling me that other students haven't costed the government an extra 35 quid through other means? I just don't get why she felt the need to get angry at me. Like, literally, my teacher already told me about it. She was like, oh, don't worry about it, Cameron, these things happen. And then she literally comes out from Ireland, you know, as a leprechaun, and she shouts at me, like, what are you on about, love? Someone's already literally told me off for it. What do you expect me to do? Like, does she think I'm actually incapable of using a goddamn glass pipette? Oh, do you think I'm dumb? What the hell? Like, genuinely confused me so much, and it was just really stupid. So that's today's story video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave me a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new today. Somebody in my class said, don't you dare make a video on this. I apologize to that person. But, you know, it's a good meme at the end of the day. Thanks for watching this video. Smash like, subscribe, pray to God, guys. God gave us life to enjoy, and don't break any glassware. Haha. Flippin' egg. And by the way, I've not even broken like any glassware before. Like, I know for a fact there's loads more students who've broken a lot more. Like, what the flip?